Not all hauntings are ghosts. Some are memories. Some are feelings that refuse to fade, imprinted into the very stones and air of a place where unimaginable suffering occurred. The grief and tragedy of tens of thousands who suffered and died here creates an almost palpable presence, a haunting not of apparitions, but of collective trauma that visitors can still sense decades later. Join me now as I walk through this memory. In northwestern Czechia, 40 miles from Prague, stands Terezín, a small fortress town that became the site of one of the Holocaust's most insidious chapters. Between 1941 and 1945, the Nazis transformed this 18th century military fortress into a concentration camp built entirely on lies. Unlike other camps, it was marketed as a comfortable settlement where elderly and prominent Jews, war veterans, artists, academics, they could live out their lives peacefully. The Nazis called it a spa town. Wealthy Jewish families even paid for residency contracts, unknowingly purchasing their own sentences. This deception served a dark purpose, reducing resistance during deportations and providing propaganda as reports of Nazi atrocities began reaching the world. The reality was starkly different. A fortress built for 7,000 soldiers held over 50,000 prisoners at its peak. Families were torn apart, assigned to separate barracks by age and gender. Starvation rations, overcrowding, and rampant disease killed approximately 33,000 people within the camp itself. But its true horror was a transit camp. Of 141,000 Jews imprisoned here, 88,000 were deported to Auschwitz and other extermination camps, where most were immediately murdered. Of 15,000 children who passed through, fewer than 150 survived the war. Soviet troops liberated the camp on May 8, 1945. Only 23,000 of the 141,000 who passed through survived. Today, it serves as a memorial and museum, preserving the art, music, and testimony of those who suffered here. But visitors describe something more than just historical preservation. Many speak of an eerie silence and inexplicable heaviness in the air. So join me now as I continue my walk on this hallowed ground. Go in there.